Ngeke ngathi ukuthi fahla kancane le ndaba yethala ngesikhathi ngikhuluma ngale mashi le esuke lapha enkantolo yakhuphuka yalapha kuLong Market la ePietermaritzburg lapha kuLong Market ethala. Ama-MK amahle athi ayobhikishela with the purpose of ukusave ithala. Angithi ithala has applied for insolvency, and by the looks of things ithala lizovalwa. And some of the things that we were saying there was ukuthi akumele livalwe leli bank ngoba ibhenki labantu abamnyama yara, but contrary to that ithala akulona ibhenki labantu abamnyama ithala, and it has never been ibhenki labantu abamnyama. Ithala actually is a property of the KZN provincial government. Provincial government was KZN is a sole owner of ithala. Mhlambe ke phela kungasho ukuthi provincial government we KZN will owner ithala on behalf of abantu, mhlambe kungakusho lokho, but in the true sense of ownership ithala has never been owned by black people la eKZN ithala. And futhi enye imyth ekusamele ngelanga sidispel enye false belief ukuthi ithala was actually started by umntwana waphinda ngene ngesikhathi esewu chief minister of the KwaZulu Bantustan. That is not true. Ithala was a property of what was called the Ithala Development Finance Corporation Limited. Mangabe ulehlisa lelo gama ulifinqa abbreviate IDFC, I think, yes, which was established in order to cater for the financial needs of iKwaZulu government as it were. Yaqalwa nini? Yaqalwa ngo-1966, if I'm not mistaken, 1966. That was 4 years before ku-establishwe lokho kwagcina sekubizwa ngama-Bantustans. Ama-Bantustans were actually established in 1970. Umntwana wakaphinda ngene was actually appointed as the executive councillor of KwaZulu in 1972 and was appointed as the chief minister of the KwaZulu, which actually meant that he was also the head of the KwaZulu government in 1974, a position which he held from then until 1994. So akulona iqiniso lokuthi umntwana uyena waqala leli bhangi leli is like ezinye izinto that were started by the apartheid government to advance its own objectives. Nansi ke inkinga ngethala ekade singayazi esesicaciseleka ngayo. Ithala has never alikaze libe ne license yoku-operate as a bank. Ithala alikaze libe ne license yoku-operate as a bank, ngoba ukuba kuthiwa labanayo lo license, it would have been a public entity, which means belizolistwa kwi-stock exchange or ku-security exchange GSE, futhi nama-shares akhona were going to be publicly traded. Yabona onke lamabhenki lawa o-Nedbank, Standard Bank, FNB, Absa, Capitec, and etc. Anjani are listed lapha kwi-stock exchange, and actually as a member of the public uyakwazi ukuthi nawe uyothenga ama-shares. Nami singake nje ngawa-own ama-shares aka-Capitec, but ayadula ama-shares aka-Capitec. I think ngaleso sikhathi ayo share 900 and something ishare ayadula. Sengake ngayi-ona neyaka-Absa futhi sengake ngawona, but sengake ngawadayisa because it is the publicly traded entities. So ithala has never had the banking license. Ibi operator ngani? I-operator ngama exemptions that were granted by South African Reserve Bank. So kuyiphutha labani konke lokho? Yiphutha le board of directors, yiphutha incompetence ye board of directors, incompetence ye management ye bank, and incompetence of the provincial government, in particular specifically u-ETIA, economic development, ngoba phela uwona overseer waleli bhenki leli, iwona overseer waleli bhenki leli. And manje kubuye ngazo, as a matter of fact, i-concession nje yokugcina njalo i-exemption yokugcina was actually issued in 2022 for iThala to continue operate the way it was operating. So black people, you have never owned this bank. Ingakho izolo mina bengisigxeka nje lesini sokuthi sizipela sihambe siyobhikisha sithi siyosave ibank labantu abamnyama. Akulona nje ibhenki labantu abamnyama leliya, akulona. And ngasho futhi ukuthi furthermore, even if iThala was a proper bank, properly licensed bank, and it was operating, akusizi ukuthi thina sithi it is our bank when we don't even support it by doing business with it, by banking with it actually, yabo. So yeah, ilokho nje kuphela. By the way, unlike ama Bantu stance amanye obuphuthatswana and the like, KwaZulu government was actually part of slightly different from other Bantu stance. If my reading on that history is correct, it was actually different from obuphuthatswana in that it wasn't an independent country. It wasn't an independent country. It was semi-autonomous. But again, it was part of the apartheid system. Izinto ke zakhiwa ke u-apartheid system ke singasheshi silokhu sithi hayi izinto zabantu abamnyama hayi lutho, no, never. So yeah, ilapho nje.